Every year, countless diasporan Gambian or people from the diaspora who fell in love with the Gambia send millions of dollars to build their dream home in the Gambia, and many of those projects has failed. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about what are some of the reasons why those projects fail based on our own experience. If you don't know who I am, my name is AP, and I moved to the Gambia going to 5 years now with my beautiful wife from Jamaica. And since then, we have been exploring real estate, from vacant lands, property for rent, property for sale. Now we are exploring building construction here in the Gambia. So if this is something that is interesting to you, you are interested in insight into the real estate market, what is going on, make sure to subscribe to this channel, tell a friend about this channel. And yeah, we are very happy to have you guys. Thank you so much for subscribing, helping us to grow this platform so that people can stay informed and it can bring transformation as well. Yo, so let's jump right into it. One of the reasons why people fail at building in the Gambia, the big reason, is that people don't do proper land verification. Yes, so someone will want to buy a land to start their projects, right? Whether they're overseas or they're in the Gambia, and they will meet someone who will tell them, yo, I'm selling this land. And when you ask for a certain documentation on it, you may or may not have access to that documentation. You know, I've been telling you guys that most landowners in the Gambia don't even have an alcala transfer for their land. They don't have anything on it, most of them. But around this area here where I'm driving now, people tend to have at least physical planning level documentation, some up to lease, because what they're going to do to the land, they don't want problems with the government later, or they are going to infringe on the road. So they lease their lands, at least based on what I have been seeing. Cross the road, young man. Yeah, so okay, let me move, go. So people don't tend to do proper verifications on land. You know, you have to do an in-depth dive to know what's going on with land, because sometimes even if somebody have documentation on a piece of land, sometimes those lands have internal dispute. Maybe family members did not agree with the land being sold to another family, by another family member, and then you come and you buy that land, but you don't know that there's a dispute underneath everything. So you would go check everything from the roots, and you have to go from the village level, you know. So that's why I used to tell people alcala transfer is the most important document that you can have, because without it you cannot have any other documentation on your land. You know, but when you go to the alcala level, you can find out things that you may not, you wouldn't know if you didn't go to that level. Like, you know, who is the actual owner of the land? Is it an entire family or is it one person? So most time people buy lands that is owned by multiple members of a family, and then one don't agree with the sale, and then it don't go through, and you buy it, you do your thing, then you realize not that the land is not documented by you and you're not the owner now, but family dispute inside. Even though you buy it, you pay for it, it's transferred to you, but still they are not okay with it, so they will come and cause problems to you. I've seen cases where the person buy the land, process the documentation and everything, starting to build their property, and someone come and start to throw things there, start to do things there. Yeah, you can call the police, but that is going to be an ongoing thing that needs to be resolved in the family. Yeah, so that can also set back projects. You know, people have to run away, leave their property. You know, you have African tradition, voodoo. Yeah, voodoo and things like that, that can come in and, you know, do black magic and, you know, dispel everything. Another thing is that they use contractors that are not qualified. You know, people who don't know what they're doing. Some people even put their family members to build a project for them. You know, maybe let's say you're building this apartment unit there, this big one here. You will get your cousin or your uncle or your auntie to come and basically project manage the whole thing. So your auntie will go and, you know, find someone that she think can build for cheap, which sometimes they can build for cheap, but the quality is not going to be the quality that you would want to see, you know. So they will build for cheap and eat a big portion of the money, and somehow the project will stall because the money will be finished and the project is not yet completed, even though the budget that you send could possibly finish the project. But you still have to be sending money, trying to finish the project. I have talked to too much people where that is happening right now, where they trust their family or they trust someone that they know who is a distant relative to build their property for them, and you know, even to this date they're still sending money for the property to be finished. After years the property still cannot be finished. So these are some of the setbacks why a lot of diaspora projects fail, you know.
AP, most I protect me. Yeah. Although the battle well hard, they not giving up. Don't ever fight me non-stop, they not giving up. Man have to stand up well tall and live it up. When them things.
Another thing is lack of project management and supervision. You understand? So you have people that are sending money and think that sending money equal to getting the work done properly. It don't work like that. Or you know, you will have sites that are going without proper supervision where material is concerned. So material are being wasted or being stolen off site. I'm trying to cross this road. Stolen off site, and nobody is there to really give account to everything, you know. So when you don't have site supervisor or project manager, you can really run the risk of spending lots of money because your items might go missing. Nobody is giving account for the amount of wood that is there. Should the wood be safe? You know, who is responsible for what, and making sure that everything run according to how you want it. This is why it's really rare now that we're going to be offering that personal project manager / supervision to people who are building and need trusted people on site to help them get it done. So if you're interested in that, make sure to visit our website www.buildwiththesmiths.com to get our assistance in that regards, because it's very important. Some people don't understand the importance of project management, supervision. This section here is bad. Woo. Some people don't understand the importance of that, you know. But project management or supervision or supervisor on site is very important. Especially somebody who is not your family is better. Somebody who know what they're talking about or what they're doing or what is even happening on site is very important. Somebody who will get up and go and check the material cost to make sure that the price that is being asked is actually the price and is not being overcharged or overpriced or anything like that. Yes, you need somebody on site who can help you with all of these things, and that's why project management or supervisor is very important, where you pay them and they manage or supervise the project for you, report back everything to you so you know what going, and your project can go smooth as possible from start to finish. So I'm around turntable. Yeah, family. So the other one is unrealistic budgeting. You know, so for example, let's say you do your BOQ, everything your BOQ is telling you have to build this house is going to cost you $3 million based on how you want it. You said, no, I think 2 million can do it. That's what you said, right? And you start the project, but then you realize, oh my God, it actually needs $3 million. But you are already 60-70% in the project. So basically now your project is going to fail. You know, I always say when you do your BOQ is supposed to help you to understand how much that project is going to cost you to complete, from start to complete. You need to do your BOQ on every single project that you're doing. It doesn't matter if it's a 1-bedroom, 2-bedroom, you need to do your BOQ so you understand every single expenditure that is going to come inside, come out of your pocket to build that property. You know, you have to be realistic. If not, then you're going to find yourself cutting corners, and cutting corners is going to give you, as Gambians say, chala work sometimes. But you can also build cheap sometimes. That is true. It is possible to build cheap and still get a nice house. I've been to a lot of local houses that don't really have the flashy luxury type decor inside, but are, you know, it don't build like, you know, a luxurious house, but inside is very comfortable, very nice, you know. So one can achieve that, but I know from experience what that is like when you cut costs because, you know, of one or the other. You say, oh, Gambia is cheap or Gambia is poor, so why am I building so expensive? It should, instead of 3 million, no, it should actually be 2 million. And you know, you end up stab yourself in your own foot like that sometimes. So you have to just make sure you get your BOQ, make sure every single dollar that you're going to spend is understood, and you get your project done right according to what you want. That's my advice. Yeah, so I'm excited because I just saw some of our YouTube family just now, and they really sound excited to be here in the Gambia, and I'm very excited about that. I was outside, so that's why I'm even sweating. But shout out to them. If you're watching this video, shout out to you. Very, very happy to meet you guys. Next thing that is really causing a lot of delays with projects and even sometimes failure in the Gambia for diasporans or people that are building, whether they're Gambian or non-Gambian, is that they don't have an architectural plan. They don't have a phase, a breakdown of the work. They don't know anything. They're just building just like that. They might go on Google, find a design and say, yo, this design is nice, I want to build this, but you don't have like a breakdown of the process of the work, you know. When you're building, you're supposed to have like a breakdown of everything. So for example, if you're building your blocks, you're going to have phase 1, block building, foundation digging, you understand? That way it helps you to track your process easier, and it helps you to track payment, and it helps you to balance the books better. Yeah, because you cannot just build and you don't know how much you're spending. You need to know how much you're spending. So when you have a phase by phase breakdown of the construction project, it's very, very good for you, versus, you know, just, okay, let's just build, it's 10 million or something like that, let's just go and build a building for 10 million. No, you have to have like a breakdown of that. It helps you to keep in track with everything. Let me give you guys another example. This project that we're doing, this building project, it did not have an overall plan. What it had was just a small sketch, something just to show the outline of the building. That's all that was there, but not a full breakdown of the project, you know, complete measurements, you know, roofing, all of these things. Nothing was there really, just a small paper with, you know, a little graphics with some outline. So the contractor was the one who take that outline and, you know, create what you see now in the video. And the work was done in phases. So phase 1, you make the block, as I was saying. After you make the blocks, you dig the foundation. After you dig the foundation, you start to concrete the foundation. Then from there, you are wrapping the, you know, the rebars to make the cages for the pillows. Then you are actually also laying blocks once that is, you know, starting to dry. And, you know, after that you concrete up to lintel. All of these things, I mean, lay blocks up to lintel. All of these things are done by phases, you know. It wasn't just like, okay, let's go today, we're doing today, or tomorrow we're doing. No, everything is broken down into phases, so you can track how the process is going. So next week we know this is going to happen, this is going to happen, this is going to happen, and you can follow through the process properly, and you can hold people accountable on that too. Let's say, for example, you're supposed to have your carpenter coming in to do your roofing for this week. You're focusing on the carpenter doing the roofing, right? You're not distracted by things that you did not plan for. So when you have your work breakdown in phases, you can track everything better, hold people more accountable to get things done on site much more proficient, much more faster too. What are my recommendations? What is the solution? Well, you know, you have to make sure you verify the land first. Verify the land first as much as you can verify land. Guys, remember I told you, even though some people will want to dismiss this, most landowners in Gambia do not have anything on their lands, especially from the original landowners. They don't have nothing on their lands, nothing. Just a malina tree or a cashew tree they use to mark from this point to this point to this point is their land. They will never ever have anything else to show you. So when you're interested in buying, they will just take you to the alcalo, and the alcalo is going to verify that yes, this man is the owner of this land. His father was the one who inherited from his grandfather, who then passed it down to him. This is how they are going to verify the land, if you want verification from that standpoint. And if you can somehow do a check inside the government, if possible, to see if the land is underneath that person's name. Please also note that if a land is not logged under someone's name, does not mean that the person is not the owner. Do you understand what I mean? Does not mean that the person is not the owner. It just means that no one in physical planning has claimed that land as yet. Like, no one went to physical planning to register that land as yet. You understand what I mean? So it's like in Jamaica, when you have a piece of land that is claimed by no one, someone go on that land, start to clear the bush, you know, build a small house there and start to pay tax. They call them squatters, but after a certain number of years, that person can claim that piece of land and live on that land, and whoever was the original owner, if they did not pay tax or claim that land over those years, they cannot just come and remove that person because that person was paying tax, which protect them on the land. You understand what I mean? So yeah, verify any way you can possibly verify. Another thing is, if you can work with a trusted professional, work with a trusted professional. If you're going to do it yourself, make sure that the contractor that you're working with is not just some guy you pick off the street who say he can build for you and he's cheap, so you're going to build with him instead. Make sure it's not your family or your friend that say, oh, me, I can do it for you, but they don't have no experience. If you give them that project, expect anything to happen to your project, you know. Work with someone that is professional, that can get things done for you. You understand? Because at the end of the day, you are investing real money to get the project done, so you don't want your project to fail. You don't want to spend, for example, $3-4 million to build a house, or $5 million, or how many amount of money you are going to spend to build a house, but have to cry because, you know, the house that you want to build is not the one that you're seeing. Or you're going to have to renovate, change. All of that is additional cost to you every single time that you're upgrading the project, you're fixing this, you're moving that. All of that are costs, you know. So work with people that are professional, who understand what they're saying. I'm not saying it must be us. There's a lot of professional people in Gambia that are working, you know. So just see who resonates with you, and you know, and just work with that person. That's the truth. That's what I would say. For me, my goal is to make sure that you guys build and your house is how you want it to be, because, you know, at the end of the day, if I'm building my house and I'm using someone, I want my house to be done in a very, very professional way. Yes, it's true, whether I'm spending a lot of money or not. So use professional people who know what they're doing or have some experience in what they're doing. You see something that they have done, you love it, and you know, you can go with that person, then you do that. But not just family and friends there. If you don't know anything, and you know, or you are not in the country, or you just don't have the time, it's best to just hire a project manager. Hire a project manager, guys. You will never regret that, trust me. Project managers are your eyes and ears on this side. They are going to be overseeing every single detail of that property from start to finish, and they will never charge more than, they will never charge additional, or they should not. This is why, you know, we charge the 20%, because when we charge our 20%, we don't have to charge you anything else. We don't have to take anything from top. Nobody can bribe us because we already charge our percentage. We know that we will be paid. We would never do that. Any project manager that is taking percentage from you and taking percentage from the site is jeopardizing your project, and it's going to cost you more money. You understand what I mean? So when you work with a professional project managers, if there's any in the Gambia, I don't know, possibly, but I'm talking about our services now. Once we charge that 20%, that's it. You know, we will negotiate for you. You guys saw how powerful our negotiation skills are. Maybe too powerful. You know, we can negotiate, but making sure that everything is within the parameters that it should be. You know, doing this project here that I'm going now really taught us a lot when it comes to that. So we are here to help you guys if you want that. So visit www buildwiththesmiths.com if you're interested in this services that I am talking to you guys about right now. Whether you want to do consultation, you want project management service, you want, you know, supervision, it's the same. So contact us, go to the website, guys. Thank you. Yeah, so another thing I want to tell you guys, not because we say, you know, we are going to build for 30k means that it's costing 30k to build a house in Gambia. To be honest, to build a house in Gambia is expensive, more than 30k. Maybe the standard or the quality that we are willing to accept might not be the standard and quality that you are willing to accept. You understand? So a 30k US dollars house might not be the standard that you want. Maybe what you want is a little bit more upscale, which is going to cost you a lot more money, you know, all the way up to 100,000 possibly. In some cases you have to spend on a 3-bedroom, very, very nice quality house, everything standard, clean. You understand what I mean? So for us, when we say 30k, we are talking about a standard, local standard house. You understand? That's what we're talking about. Something that we can move in and live. Yes, because we are not too fussy, we are not too flashy. So for us it's fine, but for you maybe it's not going to be fine. So, you know, make sure that you are building with a budget that is going to give you the standard that you want. And building phases is fine. Building in phases is fine. If you want to start with foundation, block making up to lintel, then that's the phase that you start with. And when you reach that phase, then, you know, you have another phase, and you have another phase, and you have another phase. It's like that. This is how you do it. I'm actually on site right now. Yes, they are plastering. Oh, hey, la. Yeah, so before I go, I want to say keep communication open and clear. It's very, very important that you have clear communication with your project manager or your contractor. If you're working just directly with a contractor, make sure that you keep a clear and open communication with that person, so that if there's anything that is happening on site, you are the first one they will update about it. They will get in touch with you. They will not be afraid to talk to you about things. And, you know, sometimes what causes most of the problems is that communication is either sabotage or cut off, and, you know, it set back the project and make things don't go how it's supposed to go. So keep a clear and open communication line between your project manager, your supervisor, or your contractor on site. Ensure to get the result that you need. Yeah, that's my advice to you guys, to get the best result when it comes to building in the Gambia and not failing your project, or, you know, people failing you. So yeah, and remember, your dream home in the Gambia doesn't have to fail if you do it the right way. So my hope is that this video is going to help you to understand why projects are failing. If you feel like it's failing, maybe you will look at these things. Or if you're thinking of building by yourself, you don't need any help, then use this video as a source of maybe information to help you, so that you can get the result that you want on site. Yeah, so new update today. I see this very good. This is electrical box. Go this side. This door was installed yesterday. Let me see. Yo, go inside. So door is installed. The concrete, this lintel here, yesterday. They don't remove it yet. Maybe they'll remove it tomorrow or today. Finish this one, this side here, cover this one. This is a nice room for a 2-bedroom living here. This is a nice 2-bedroom, to be honest. If this was a standalone, it would look very nice. These are the other room here. Yes, but yo, these doors are the ones that they use. And I said this is locally made. Yeah, these are the other ones for this room down here. Install another light. So those doors that you see are going to come here, close off these 1-bedrooms here. Yeah, close off these 1-bedroom here. Yeah, so we're on it. Someone was saying, yo, this place is too dark. You have to remember the roof is now blocking the sunlight. So when the ceiling go on, the lights are going to be installed in the ceiling to go this way. So all of this area here is going to have lights. So all of this place is going to be light up. Lights are going to be shining everywhere. Yeah, and the person was trying to be rude. The person was saying the place is dark and filthy. It's like, oh my god. Negative comments, guy. Yeah, but anyways, you guys are just fueling the fire in me to push forward. So let's go. So this is the 5th month on this site. The project is now, let's say, 85% complete, as the plastering on the back is finished and the plastering on this side here is almost finished. It's finished when I was coming. This, only this piece here. I'm not sure if they're going to put something here or not. Only this piece I see, but everything else is clean. Plastering. And this door was installed to what I will show you guys after. Yo, soak away work. $20%?
Yeah.
At least you let me charge it in the car small.
Small, yeah.
Yeah, so I will on the car because it's raining now. Yo, Nam,
This one.
that one is finished. Then how are you going to charge now?
Use this cable.
Yeah. Let me just
This
cable.
cable is fast.
Yes, because the one I have is very slow. That's not good there, especially with this rain. With this, you don't see the rain. Very hard. Yo, so let me go back here. So water is on my lens. Let me go back in the car, charge the phone to see if I can help them. Yo guys, we are almost there. 85% completed, and I'm excited about it. Are you guys excited too? I hope you guys are excited about this. I'm more than excited, guys. 85% completed, from vacant land like this to what you're seeing behind me. So now they're completing the plastering of the outside. Once that is finished, give thanks. Now they're actually working on the soakaway as well too, and they're installing the doors. They're supposed to install the door frames inside, because yesterday we went around Brikama to buy the wood for it, and it was a long day. I couldn't even get to record. It was even raining, like you see that rain cloud there. So it's going to be raining all of this week. So sometime next week it's going to be dried up. That's the time we want to move and do something at our site as well, to see if we can initiate a building project there. Guys, to be honest with you, thank you to everybody that has been supporting us on this journey. We couldn't have done this without you. Thank you for everybody that sent us positive energy, positive support. To be honest, as a young couple, my wife and I moved from Jamaica to the Gambia, going to 5 years now, with no support more than our YouTube channel and a few people that genuinely care about us. We have done so many things over the years that I can say I am proud of. My daughter can be proud of, my kids can be proud of, and I'm very thankful, you know. And so we're on it. Yeah, so 85% completed, and as I said, I'm excited about it. I want this project to be finished without any hiccups, any spiritual attack. If it's coming, we send it back, because you know, everything you do, you get a fight, especially when you're doing something like us, young Jamaican couple that moved to Africa with just $500, moved to Gambia with $300. Guys, please think about that. Move to a foreign country where you know no one, you don't know the language, you don't have no auntie, no cousin, no niece, no nephew, no nothing here. and turn that into what we're doing right now. We're still floating, but we have a strong faith that by your work, that's how you get paid. That's why we're working very hard. And this contribution here towards our journey in Africa is a massive one, guys. To be quite honest with you, I never thought I would be able to be a part of the team to build something like this, you know. My wife and I, we believe in ourselves. We believe that we were led here for a very, very powerful reason, and we're on it no matter what people say, because this internet is not a good place, but we're shining the light. And those who cannot stand it, just put your glasses on or close your eyes, and even then you will still see it. So we're closing up, and we give God thanks. 85% complete. So now we're taking our time to install small things there, finish up some things. The soakaway is one of the big problems, and I have had a lot of feedback on that. People have a lot to say to me about it. I understand. If you should see soakaway that they make in Jamaica, I guarantee you it's not the same way they are making it here. If you see the soakaway how they make it in Kenya, I guarantee you it's not the same way that they're making it here. I appreciate the love and support and the advice 100,000%, because they are all valuable input and we need them, keep them coming. But I'm just working with my team. I'm seeing what they can do, and then we know how to move forward. This is not their first rodeo, so I'm just watching everything and learn as we go. Yeah, so I'm on it. Yeah, so today it's going to rain. It's raining now, but it's going to rain again. So outside this section, it's plastic. The length of. It will go up too? Yeah, because it will be high. Yeah? People are talking about your soakaway there. Say it's not good. The soakaway is very horrible. Look at it. And it's not even finished yet.
I'm not plastering yet.
Yeah. It's very strong though.
Yeah, brother.
It's true, you will fall down. Look at the water inside.
It's not plastered yet.
Mhm.
This one is plastered. See?
Me, I understand you. Eee, look at water. So the water go inside and tear the wall down because it wasn't compacted.
No, these holes were not filled much.
These ones.
Round. That's why that you penetrate.
Yeah, cut this side. Bam! Didn't mash all, just that part. I understand. But it was just small boys that was fixing it. I remember. Where's our boy? He's sleeping.
Oh,
Cooking. Chef. Chef. The boss is chef. Hey, me, I never know this boy is chef. Oh. Okay. Brahma, where's all of your dirt that was here? Remember, this place was full of dirt. Did it wash outside too?
this one, no, you remove this one. You put it.
Oh, you will put to pack it. That's good. The lintel come up. Will it not come up to the road, or you will make it low enough that you cover it?
Yes.
You will make it low that it can cover and still be low.
Yeah.
Okay.
Window is just like this side.
No, it's not going to be higher than this.
No, it's going to be higher than this.
Really? Higher than this?
In 5 centimeters.
But how are you going to park car on this then? You're going to raise this side up.
I think only happening. Yeah, in the car.
You know they are going to park car here.
Yeah, that's some stuff.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
So we're going to match.
Okay. You're going to level everything. Understand? I hope they don't take the gate at that other side. You know they were trying to remove the gate.
You get it. Oh, it's there. Wonder how it works.
It's very sad.
It's this.
Ah.
Yeah, mosquito, full of mosquito.
Mm.
Mosquitoes are many.
At this place here?
Yes.
The water. Like me, we've been to a lot of houses, and when you even touch them, they feel like they're going to fall over. The way you build this house is very, very solid. So yeah, 90% complete. Once the plastering is finished, once the soak away is finished, everything will fall into place. 90% complete. 95, 100, pop! We're going to be having a big celebration that time. Me and Jody is going to go out and eat that night. That day I'll be very happy, Kai. To take on this project was a risk, we know, but the reward of it would have been something that we would be proud of, you know. We squeezed this project, guys. I'm telling you, squeeze it. What you're looking at behind me is a $7.5 to $8 million project. And you know, our guys, yes, someone commented and say that the contractor shouldn't have taken this project for such a low price. He shouldn't have done it because of the promise of work. I will be honest with you as I walk and admire nature. He's right. He shouldn't have taken it because no contractor would take this project for the budget that I put there. But the fact that he take the project and willing to work with me says a lot about his character as a human being. Because yeah, money is good, but not everything is about money. Some things is about relationship beyond money. And that's why I said I trust this man, because he could have standed up and say, yo, no, I cannot charge, I cannot take that money that you're offering. There's nothing there for me. He knew there was nothing there for him. He did not take nothing either, and still he come to work every day. Right now he's staying here to make sure that this project get complete. Yes, some of the people leave the site. I will be honest with you. I did a video about that recently, how some of the workers say they're not coming back, and some people will see that as failure, but we're 85% right now, so there's not a lot of big massive work to do apart from tiling, which is going to be done by someone else. Let me clear this because the rain is falling still. Tiling is going to be done by someone else, and the continuation of the roofing, which is already paid for, is going to be completed by the carpenter. Well, half is paid for because we don't pay cash. Half is paid for, so what you're seeing there is already paid for, yes, but the ceiling and other installation of carpentry work is not yet paid for, but the funds is there to do that. Tiling is coming up, finishing of electrical, plumbing, installing the bathroom pipe, shower head, kitchen sink, painting, finish. Yeah, but it's like that. We give God thanks, and as I said, we're very thankful for the support, for the love, for the good positive energy that we have gotten over this journey. I'm sorry guys, the rain is wetting the camera lens over the journey, and we give thanks. You know, we did something that many thought was impossible. Even that project over there is paused right now because the rain, but we are pushing through. We are pushing through. The fact that the building is standing through this rain says a lot, don't you think? Rainwater says a lot about the building, says a lot about the people that are building it, that God is with us, and we just need to push forward. So we're doing that, and everything is going well. 85% complete, guys. Can you think about that? 85%. Me, I'm excited about it all. So now after we complete the 85%, 90%, tomorrow I'm seeing the other 5% work is going to be done. They're currently working on the soca way, and so as we go, we're completing the task. Very excited moment for us in the Gambia right now. What else should I say? If you're thinking of building in the Gambia and you need our team to help you, they are here. You know, reach out to us. If you want to build, you need consultation, we are here to talk with you. Book consultation with us. We're going to lengthen the consultation hour to, instead of 30 minutes, to 1 hour, because I don't think 30 minutes is enough to talk about building. When you're talking about building construction, you need time. It's not something that you just rush through, you know. So we're going to extend it to 60 minutes now, but in that 60 minutes we'll make sure to cover everything. So before you reach out for consultation, be sure you know what you want to ask. Do not reach out like some people reach out to me and say, okay, what are you going to offer? No, what is it that you want to know? That's what we're there to talk to you about, to help you through. So make sure you have your questions written down and you're ready for consultation before you reach out to us. And if you're ready to build, let's talk to us, reach out. We are here to help you. And yeah, I'm outside enjoying nature, but I cannot go nowhere in this bush. Remember this bush? I was walking around this bush. I cannot go inside there now because I don't know what is in there. Let me leave it like that. Yo, so I'm wrapping the video here until the next one, where we're going to showcase what is happening next on site. I think tomorrow we're going to be installing more doors, finishing the lintels, adding extra blocks, continuing on the soca way. But I will show you guys. Make sure to join us for that one. Until the next time, love ya. Your dream home in the Gambia doesn't have to fail if you plan it the right way. Guys, until the next video, love you. Make sure to visit the website, comment below, guys, subscribe, give this video a thumbs up. Love ya.
Most I protect me. Yeah. Although the battle well hard, they not giving up. Don't ever fight me non-stop, ain't no giving up. Man have to stand up well tall and live it up. When them things say me small, when me big enough. Although the battle well hard, they not giving up. Don't ever fight me non-stop, ain't no giving up. Man have to stand up well tall and live it up. When them things say me small, when me big enough. Man I come from streets where the youths and them a jump on.